Hello, everybody. I may need to remix our sounds today because I've adjusted it since the last time that I played to better fit sound recording for doing the Battleborn tabletop game recordings, which will probably be out later this year, I think. I'm waiting to put them all out until we have a good buffer built up, which we have a decent buffer right now, but I'm also waiting for some art assets. We can make it a little bit nicer. I want to up the production value if I can. If not, then I'll just upload them as is and nothing changes. But anyway, let us Hello, 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 kind of awesome dude. Let's go ahead and migrate over to the launcher. We are going to be playing Boldur today. I got the base stats for Benedict last time, and we did run out while playing Phoebe Ops. Boldur doesn't do nearly as much damage as Benedict, so I have a feeling I'm going to need all the time I can get with Boldur. So, we're going to be playing Algorithm like we usually do for this, which is unfortunate, but... And my screen capture should pick this up when it pulls up, we'll see. Go ahead and pause the music. Pull up my damage number sheet. Dr. Professor Boldur, and I'm gonna need to turn overlay, which always gets messed up. Which is super unfortunate. It resets the position every single time, and I don't know why. It looks like this is actually a little bit off. I need to fix that. It's not doing the right thing, so we're gonna alt F. Let me open up. These layers are not in the correct order. It says the game's on top, and the launcher's on the bottom. So why does it show up on... Is it reversed inside folders, maybe? Could I do it... I don't seem to be able to reorder it in here. Oh, you know what? Because it's locked. If anything else, I can close the launcher, but... I do have my controller plugged in.
The UPR's got a big problem. A rogue Magnus 8.
Yep, yeah, that cuts out the sound. It's fine, y'all. Yeah, I really want to figure out why this is... I guess it's fine. I'll just hide it for now. See it. Boldur. Oh, right. The buttons are different. It's not the button. Press. Yes.
Come, children. Many heads to split.
Traditionally, we would be playing, like, Goldur. Boldur is the traditional Boldur skin. But we have all the skins. Pick, like, this one is not bad. I think we should do Goldur, just because this is my first time playing him in a long time. I like that one, but... Yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna go with. That's the one I used to run. There's probably a better one in there, but I didn't have a chance to look at it all. I don't know all of Boldur's taunts off the top of my head.
All right. Isaac's somewhere
So
in the
short.
facility. Look for a way in, but be careful.
Forgot the
This is a really stupid thing we're about to do.
sensitivity is really slow if I keep it down. Should I play on the keyboard? I don't know. I think we should be fine. Like, I just have really low sensitivity. Yeah, my buttons are correct. So 1715 is his HP. Grab that in our data. 15. I can make the data visible for y'all, but what Boldur data am I collecting? Everything without helixes currently. So what we've been doing for every character, I can share this really quick just to show you what this is. Which is this screen. So we have these previous tabs. This is Alani, for example. It has every helix that affects her basic skill, every helix that affects her alt. So her basic attack has 2, 3, and 4. They're the same, so they're just kind of off to the side. I think I should have moved that probably over to the side of that, but this is just how it's laid out. Yeah, I feel like that's weird. So B would be, yeah, that's her. Okay, so that's basic attack. So this is missing something. This got edited at some point. It's not supposed to be just 2. It's like L2. I think this... Oh, I think I know what that is. It's the same. So it's L5, and that's 2, 3. They're the same. That's what that is. Yeah, I think when I extended this, those numbers got input automatically. But it also makes sense, so it probably would be better. So it's probably L5, 2, L5, 3. Oh, make sure it's, like, legible. So yeah, so that's her basic attack, and then you activate L5, and that's all 4 of them. Then there's her alt attack, which is healing, so it's a negative value. The bottom is always a level 10 DPS. So it'll take this 87, and you can see that 87 divide by 2, or divide by E2, which is the animation time it takes to do it. And she has a 0 cooldown on it, so you can do that in 0.3. Which I may have missed if there is a cooldown. I'll have to record it later, but it's accurate enough for now. I haven't gone that deep in every character, so like last time we just did Benedict and we just did his base numbers. That's what we're going to be doing on Boldur today. So stuff like his reload time. So like Benedict's reload for his first rocket is always different for any rocket afterwards. His first reload is always... It's always better to do a full reload with him, except if you're doing reload canceling, which is why I have a note up here. I don't know if it's possible to do in ReBorn, so if someone figures out how to do it, take a note of it. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We have Boldur here, so I'll turn this screen off. That way we're gonna go back in game. He does have 0 shield. I need to enter. And what I should do actually, before we go anywhere, his passive. That's his rage, which increases his attack speed. So I'm gonna have to do tests with that eventually. You never really played Benedict, so you don't have any idea how to reload. I had an idea of how to do it when I played, but I never could actually do it, and I wasn't sure if it was just because of like lag or anything like that. Because a lot of the games things, a lot of exploits in some games are based on like server responses and stuff like that, taking advantage of that stuff. Boldur, when unarmed, he's faster. Yeah, that's not gonna affect anything. Shield says that it takes 1,000. We know that we can't trust those numbers. I'd like to test that one day. Somebody already got me some of Galileo's numbers, and I did the same thing. I wrote down I want to test down Galileo's shield. So if we did stuff that actually had guaranteed values on it, we could actually figure out, oh, cool, it is actually taking 1,000 damage. For gathering base numbers, are you running the mission and not taking any helix destroys? Correct. Like I could technically take L1 here, or R1 here, because neither one of them theoretically affect any of his numbers. However, just to make sure, I don't take anything just in the case that it might accidentally mess with anything usually. I think for Benedict I took his faster glide speed at one point in the match. Alright, so Boulder Dash deals damage, activates rage, so it automatically puts him in rage. So I can't do a melee attack immediately after doing Boulder Dash, or I'm gonna get the higher attack speed. And then the rune power, I'm gonna have to test once I get his ult. I'm gonna have to turn on his ult and then use Boulder Dash and see what the damage difference is. Axe Toss, same thing. Collect the damage. I'll have to get the separate damage multiplier from the explosion. I will need to check on picking up the axe and verify that its cooldown is 20%. I want to see if it's 20% of the total or 20% of the remaining. It's probably total, or actually it's probably remaining. It's probably because that would be a smaller number, but I don't know. I'd like to test that. I'd like to know what that is. That's vague. And then while his ult is active, I need to do melees. I need to test both what the lifesteal is and the damage buff. So that looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna start with melee like we usually do. That's quick melee, that's jump. That's regular melee, that's shield. Alright.
Attention minions! My douchebag sensors are going all kinds of bonkers. It appears one or several douchebags...
90, that's a crit, I can't take that. Why does it keep giving me crits? It's still 95. Can Boldur not crit? Why was it giving me the crit notification and not doing it? I'll also need to test how many of basic attacks he has in his combo, because he probably has multiple combos. I'm gonna make 4 for now, because that seems to be the default based on multiple characters. It seems to me the most common. And then we also got the rage out of killing that guy. Here, let's sidle on out of here when they let me move. Okay, let's do this. 39. That's skill 1. And I don't have to take the damage numbers now. Normally I would just do it on the video. But, it depends.
Victory for the woods!
208. We need the quick melee. And his ult does... leave it blank because it will fill that up with what at some point. Hey, I got an actual crit on that. Instead of a pseudo crit from his melee. That's pretty funny. Is that 84? Looks like. I'll verify that again later. Let me just check how many... I need to do his punches without axes. I think they do the same amount of damage, they just have less reach. Verify that. Let's get out of the way here first. Oh, that one. Yep. Alright. I think he only has 3. Oh, there's 4. 5. He's got 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, okay. Okay, so yeah, it's a really quick cooldown on that first one. That's the first 5 I've seen. And let me test really quick by throwing. 2, 3 without axe. Okay, makes sense. I like that. So only 3 without axe and 5 with it. Double check. You know what? I'm probably just gonna hit them. I like collecting the numbers now. Too many Boldur is nigh unbreakable wall, but no wall is unbreakable if you're a breacher. Let's see if any of these do any more damage. It's 95 all the way through. 105 at the end. I may need to wait until I can hit some bigger enemies, because I'm going to hit level 2 as soon as I kill something. I haven't finished. Let's Let's throw the axe, and then let's hit a minion. Still does 95, so I'm pretty confident the damage numbers are the same. Just the speed is different. We'll write down the 95 for the first. And then I know it was 95 for the second hit, but I think it was 105 for the final. I'm just going to add a question mark there for me to double check that. And then level 2. I'll have to get the full health really quick to keep track of. I would like to test movement speed at some point by like running along a wall or something, and then just counting the frames to verify the numbers that Lidlines has on his website. 1780 is our max health. So tanky. Filling all the shield with. And I also didn't capture numbers for his passive, which I'll probably just calculate later on. I want to verify that it's... I'll verify doing math, because I'm not going to type in the number it gives for each item. I'm just going to put in the calculation. I'll determine how it gets the final number, and then just put that measurement in. 99. Without axe. 9. Oh, tried to jump. Missed it. Missed it again. Darn it. That was with his shield, so it's 2 numbers. 87. Let's do the dash. Missed it. That's not gonna be on video, but I didn't read the number. 16. I'm gonna dash really quick. 145 it looks like. Tracks. Do some rage before we hit level 3.
You look like you have been killed with an axe.
Damage looks the same? Yeah, is it just attack speed? Like the damage is the same. I'm gonna verify really quick. Because normally it said melee faster and take less damage. Yeah, so that I'll just have to check this. So that's not that bad. Okay. Level 2 dash was 145. Just checked with a clip. Oh, thank you. That should be everything for level 2, so let's just get to level 3. God, the fact that that won't hit him. I have the slowest turn rate with this controller. I am really considering swapping back to keyboard and mouse. It's right in front of me. I could just do it. Boldur is even more unkillable than out. Wow, his range for actually hitting someone like side to side is terrible. All right, level 3, 1845 for max health. Basic attack. Keyboard and mouse, keyboard and mouse, keyboard and mouse. All right, let me swap. Just gotta set my controller. I never played the game originally on keyboard and mouse. I only do it now because of, with the lack of controller bindings. I had to rebind through Steam, which is really weird, and the fact that there's no sensitivity settings really sucks. Did I not get the Ronin? No 2. This is a lot faster for typing because I can just hit Alt-Tab. Here, let's queue into him. 150. 224. Quick melee. That I believe is middle mouse on here. Alright. The boombot will take all damage because it's 90 actually. That's actually reasonable. I thought it was gonna. That's right, skills do max damage to them. I just need without axe, and then I can rush to 4. So here, you know what? I'm gonna kill the Ronin, and then we're gonna kill some minions down here without our axe. Yeah, still 102. I'm pretty confident that's gonna stay the same, but I'm just gonna keep testing it. And while we don't have our axe, is it 102 for each of his 3 shots? It appears that way. It was 113. But I think that was 113. Add that to the question mark for the final hit. Like, if that's the case, that makes his without axe even better than I thought it was. Like, I already knew it was better just because of, number one, he's like faster without his axe. He swings faster without his axe. He has less reach, but it does the same damage. But now that I know that it also only does a 3 combo instead of a 5 combo, where the final hit in each combo does more damage, you want to go for the 3 combo.
That looks important. That vintage? Why,
Oh, my best
certainly does.
best one.
It's the lasers. The lasers are what do it. They draw the eye.
Yeah, it's almost like they're... Sorry, this is gonna sound dumb.
Calling to you? I was just going to say that. Yeah, what you said. What? There are lasers going on right now?
It's a laser defense grid, Mel.
Yeah, vent hatches.
What did he say?
Laser vent hatches.
Laser vent hatches made of lasers, Mel.
Made of lasers.
I bet it really grabs your attention. We should disable it and see where the vent leads. We totally should.
Oh yeah, we are so doing that. That'll do it. Ready up. No telling
Not
what
quite
you'll find
level 4
inside.
yet.
My only regret is that I cannot kill you twice.
There's level 4. 106. And 93. That all tracks. His quick melee is actually not that great. I think they nerfed that, but yeah, the rare laser vent dialogue, right? I've only gotten that one other time on like the 15 or so runs I've done for tests. 1910 max HP. Double check it. Alright, those guys are dead. I need you to land, sir. Perfect, thank you. 155. Skill 2, let's just do the axe while he's on the ground. 232. Not too worried about doing without axe on these guys. We'll just kill them and then we'll go downstairs. Oh, I slid off so I didn't get the stun on him. That sucks. I actually need to go grab some health ups. That's why we leave all the boxes intact. Let's go open up some boxes. That'll give us some health pickups, I think. It's healing generous. I did not mean to hit that button. The downside of having so much health is how long it takes to load. Oh, Boulder's too fat. We have to go the outside route. Can he jump out that way? No, he's got to go on the railing. I've killed myself so many times by just overshooting that railing like a tiny bit on the way back out. Game says you don't get any health pickups because nothing is spawned right now. You don't need to be alive. Well, joke's on you, game. I'm getting healed just passively. Do not grab the case behind the stairs if the character doesn't fit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think Montana can even fit if he goes on the railing. I've tried it with him. He doesn't fit in between the railing and the ceiling. I think he's the only one. I'm pretty sure Kelvin fits, and then oh, Atticus. I don't think Atticus fits either. The cooldown in here is so bad for like getting yourself the neumes. You get it back so quickly. 1910. We're totally right. 5, and we'll actually possibly do a without axe test really quick.
Surprise! It's a trap. Did you think it'd be that easy, fella? Because it isn't. It's actually going to be really, really hard. Kill him, minions!
Yeah, 106, and then like 132. $232 extra. Yep, yeah, we got that one already. That's everything for this level until level 5. Which we usually don't hit until after the henchmen, so we can probably just maul everything just fine. Thank you for helping with the numbers. It is nice to have someone here to make it a little bit easier, because it can get pretty soul-stifling. Boldur does do enough damage with his melee in general that I'm like, I'm kind of concerned what his DPS is gonna be when I get to level 10. I do the calculations. I don't think I blocked that in time, which sucks. Yeah, the block takes a second to come up. Like, it's really slow. If he's in the middle of something, it takes a while to pull that up. And he won't do it while he's, like, in the air, apparently. I've got rage, so I should have some damage like steel, right? Boldur versus henchman is gonna be a struggle. I mean, right now there's a bug that I can't die on algorithms, so Boldur's still gonna be an unkillable bastard. I'll just sit here and punch him in the face, like all good Borderlands fans do. Oh, that minion! That minion decided to sacrifice itself for henchmen! It keeps knocking me away. Can't even get a crit off, there we go. It was a little bit too early. Should have waited. I'm inside. I was gonna say I'm inside of his shell though. Yeah, see, I can't die. I just have the 1 HP. Even with the lifesteal, it's so slow. Let me do the quick melee strat. So I think they increased the cooldown on his quick melee so that you can't do it as much as you used to be able to do it. Because that used to be the strat. You get more DPS this way. I can't click the middle mouse button fast enough. It's level 5. Okay, so we can actually do... Excuse me, I have to be careful not to use... Hey, I got the legendary from that. I have to be careful not to use my skills. 129, so... I shouldn't be... I'm also not gonna have number... be another formula in that box. 1975 for health. Let me... I did not see that number at all. 167 was the explosion on that. Skilled column right. I'm gonna put Ryu. Which is really decent. That was... Oh, you know what? That's probably... No, I don't know what that was. Alright, so I need to get the numbers without the ult really quick. 110. And... it should be the same without axe. Oh, that was without axe. Yeah, it should be the same with axe. 161. Get... 36. Most of his numbers are super clean, which is really... Oh, I got close enough. Was there no... Oh, I didn't do 5. 121. I want to see if that's the same, because it's easy to do on bosses. That was 110 across the board until the 5th hit. The 110 quick and see if that one goes to 121 as well. Oh, not the quick melee, sorry, the M1. 110, 110. Oh, sir, I need to get my... I missed it. I think it said 126. Last one was 120. You do the algorithm for this specifically because of the current immortality bug. It's a really good reason to do it. The other reason I do it is because you can farm Jeff infinitely, so I can ensure that I hit level 10. Or at least until the 2-hour mark. So it's kind of fortuitous that both of those things are simultaneously on this level. I didn't get my regular axe through. 240. The runic axe was specific. I want to double check that explosion. Oh, also I need to do, here, shoot at me, sir. Hit me. Know what that healing does. So 7. 7 healing. Yeah, 7, 7, 7, 7. Look at all those 7s. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna wait for the shield to blow down. I want to see what the cooldown is on it. Please keep shooting me, sir. Desire your shots. My shield is already regened. I need you to shoot me enough that it breaks, sir. We were so close to breaking it. Yeah, it comes back. He doesn't break the shield. He doesn't do 1,000 damage. Here we go. Alright, I'm still holding the button. Let's see how long it takes. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. So ruins are up. Let's get the explosion. 264, 260. So they're both the same? And I'm gonna do some quick maths. To find out how much of a buff that is. I want to calculate. It looks like it's 10% if I'm thinking correctly. Check that. It's a multiplier of 1.1. I can't remember if that wouldn't be 10%. That would be like 110%. There's another way to do that. If you do the division, if you do divided by... should give you the amount that the difference is. Yeah, it's 0.1 added on top of it. So it's a 10% increase. So what did it say in game? Probably something completely wrong. 18%. Oh no, the explosion is still correct. So that's funny. His number is correct. A lot of these numbers that are on screen, these numbers that are at the bottom here are manually entered, so on several characters the numbers are wrong. They don't match what the actual numbers are in game. But this number is actually correct. Let me at least put in that it's 10%. %10 increase. And I need to probably double check the Boldur dash. Should also theoretically do 10% more. And then I need to check his play again. I was doing damage, but those numbers update as I level up. They do. They actually do. These are accurate for this level. And the numbers that used to be in the menu, would be air quote, like quote unquote, like level 0, I think. So those numbers would never be accurate to in-game because you could never be level 0. You always started at level 1. And Lowlines has the same stuff on his website. If you don't pick any level ups, they're technically level 0 in their numbers, which because Lowlines data is also taken from the game. We don't want to take this yet. I might though. I don't think it's worth getting skill 1 with I don't know. Do I have, let's make sure I have my runes on. Let me get some punches in. Should do more damage. Then I'll do a Q really quick. Let these explode on these boys. 129. 29. That is 17.2%, so it's probably a rounding error. It probably is accurately 18% buff. No. 29, I'm gonna write. I mean, Boulder barely got touched, so I'm not surprised that these numbers aren't correct. I'm curious if the quick melee is accurate, though. So we have 96 here. And, oops. And to use that on that. It doesn't tell you quick melee in here, so there's no way to tell. Let's just get our ult back really quick. And then we'll dash at these boots.
Boldur has surprise for you.
Alright, and I'd like to only get one of you if I can. Oh, I did not see that. It looked like 177. Maths on that. 77, and it normally does 161. That seems about right. That is nearly 10%. It's 0.099. So that's probably a rounding error, so it's probably 10%. That was 167. $177 is correct. Clips are handy. They are. Thank you very much. Boldur understands the importance of accurate numbers. That I should put the actual formula in there. So the formula is base number times 0.1 and then added 2. I'm going to put that in. Place the 177 with equal 0.09 times 0.1 plus 0.9. Give 77.1, and I will eventually change that so it rounds it, so that it'll show the correct number that is in. And then the same thing with this one, the 264. That will become, paste the, yep, perfect. I just have to change the color of it. Blue. It's the wrong color, blue. Correct blue. Okay. And then the alt doesn't do anything by itself, so let's fill that with marks. I already have, it's added to basic number. I have to make 5 more columns for the basic and five more columns for the basic without X. He's gonna have the longest frickin' spreadsheet. This is before any helixes. Okay, 1, 5 is rune. I'm gonna spread those across and they should name themselves 5. It's 3, 0, 3, right? Okay, so this is rune. Yeah, the math is the hardest part actually. The first time I did math like in spreadsheets was for a LARP. That's actually what taught me a lot of how to use spreadsheets and formulas and things. And it's come in real handy. It's super useful. Let's grab the level 6 numbers. Let's level up. Didn't get too much XP from those boys. I still have both runes active. We'll get our rune numbers first. Let's do a little melee. 134 was the non-crit number. Didn't look at my HP. 2040. Was it 2004? Yes. 20. I can guess. I'll have to double check it. Let's do axe throw, and then we can do rune with we can do melee without axe. Wait, does that count with? Because you're using one of the runes, but not 2 of them. Do you get half of the buff? I don't know how that works. 273 was the higher number there. And that one should match in-game, because that one has been matching it. Get max health here in a second. 1,000. It's over 4.
Peace, and I'll let you live.
Probably 40. 2040. Yep. Sure. 2040. Still have... you know what? I haven't done quick melee with Rune yet. Let me add a column to that to see, just to check. I want to see if that does more damage. Theoretically it should, right? Everything else gets buffed. But it's not mentioned anywhere.
You're right.
Did my rune...
Everybody
Oh yeah, I
dies.
used my
Bring
thing.
him to me anyway.
Let's just get our basic numbers really quick.
Dies. Hooray!
Hooray! 113. Beautiful. Did not get a crit. Oh. Ooh. Did not see that number. Missed it. 66. Max. Also punch him without an axe really. Cool. So now I want to get an ult and do a quick melee. See if that does a thing.
Run from Boldur!
Choose a power source and disable the gate.
100 even, so it's the same. So it does not get a buff from the rune. Oh, I like that. I like that. That is so interesting. I'm gonna make a note of that. I'm gonna delete that column and just make a note on the quick melee. Does not receive buff from rune. Beautiful. I think that's it for level 6 then. Do the Boulder Dash rune. And I could just do some full melees just for the sake of... $34. As long as I'm punching, I'm safe. Do I have a rune? Or is that just the same buff? Is the last button gets the same? Oh no. Double check. Yeah, 134. 177. Okay. That is. Add that in. Dash, get the number. I didn't see what that was. I didn't know it would apply to dot? Oh, the 179 damage over 4 seconds. Oh, I'm gonna need to do that. So I'll double check the ticks to verify that it's 2 ticks per second. So far, Beatrix is the only one who doesn't get that. And I'll double check the math for all the numbers accumulated. Right, I want to try again. 102, I think that said. Doesn't seem right. It had to have been something. It could have. Levels 166 times 0.1. Should be 180. Rounding? I think everything rounds down, so 182, because it's 182.6, and I think it always rounds down, so that makes sense. So 182 to 7. Okay. It's hard to see, but 182 is what you use up the other rune. Yep. And then get a... Oh, I'm not gonna get numbers off of you. It would turn down to 1 after he finished his... The slow knocked me back into the ground. 143. The buffed version is the one... Yeah, the 125 is the... Yeah, 125 is the... Yeah. Like, runes make everything way better. I want to calculate that difference, actually. So, normally it does 115. That gets... What is the multiple on that again? What does the... Faster. Knock me off the bridge. It's hard to see, but when it... Yeah. 18% is what it's supposed to be. So times 0.1. The 1.3. That one actually rounds up to 134. Okay, that's weird. That one rounds up. And then the 125. 10%. So the final hit of the melee is 10% more, and the Runes of Power is 18% more. I want to double check the final hit of melee on Runes of Power to see if it's the same. No. The final hit on Rune of Power melee is 32% more. I thought that 177 seemed really high. I will double check that to see if it is actually the number that gets brought up, but I'm pretty confident in that. There's a 32% buff on the final hit of a runic melee attack combo. Which is really cool. I think I can kill everything to level 7. Do I have anything else? It's a huge buff, right? Oh, let me turn my runes on. Wait, did he go down? He did. I was like, I saw the inside of his shield and I didn't see him bundle up. Usually these Ronin accidentally end up jumping off and pathing down, and I'm really surprised they stayed up here this time. $147 is what it looks like. I think I got that wrong. I'm gonna double check that. But that sounds much more reasonable. Yeah, that's actually a 10% buff. Okay, that was just an error on my part. That's why I check these. Okay. Back to level 7 HP. Comes available. Gotta go kill this boy so he's no longer on the map. $147. Can't wait for XP farming against Jeff. That's your favorite part. I used to love XP farming against Jeff. It's a lot more fun in co-op, and it's a lot more fun when he doesn't keep de-aggroing on you. That's the worst part about it, is the mod, he does aggro quite often. And then that means he's not spawning enemies for me to eat. I made baby spiders, Jeff. can't eat on a meal of no spiders.
Guess you're really hell-bent on handing me my ass, huh? Well, if you want a piece of this Magus, you'll have to get through Jeff, my most violent S1 sentry unit. He's a little eccentric, but crazy lethal. Say,
You've
Jeff,
never had him
got some
de-aggro on you.
jokes coming your way. I'd just love you to keep
If you're just killing him quickly, it's usually not an issue.
The Spider King.
You'll notice it when I start to farm him.
No, not today. Okay.
Because you can normally kill him before, like, he finishes, like, his normal sequence or whatever. Or if you're, like, physically engaging him within melee, it's really hard to lose aggro on him. But I'm specifically staying away from him because I don't want to accidentally hit him and damage him, because I want him to stay alive.
Pass, because there's a giant spider in your way.
Good lord, Jeff is really committed to this whole
Get to do our...
I've a rather nutty idea.
What?
Like old UPR colors.
Boldur looks very not gold here. He's like brassy.
Constant outbreaks
Oh, it's
of
probably
this
also because I have the...
bastard. Jeff alone. Perhaps that'll shake him loose.
like the blue outline with the blue reflections. Usually I need to farm him for about half to 3/4 of a level, depending on level up, drop up, drop up.
Poison gas. Lethal to giant spiders. I better kill these clowns.
Oh, I should have done the taunt to see if I could... I need to keep trying to do that. There used to be a thing where if you taunted when the cutscene started, you'd be visible in the cutscene and you can move your character around. I keep forgetting to try that out.
You have changed.
Boldur approves! So I always just push him to second phase. Because I don't want to farm the first phase.
Just gave birth, fellas.
Crush this spider!
Taking serious heat, boss.
Jeff, I've had just about enough of your
Could be another mini. Did I accidentally kill it? There it is.
at one of those service stations.
See another one on the map.
Drive that bastard sentry out of the building before he upgrades. But be careful. Close quarters is no place to engage a walking death tank. Here's a thought. How about the fumigation system?
Both of them spawn on the other side to start. You're on my charge pad, sir. I need this shard pad to charge up. Enemy number 3. Number 4. Number 5 and number 6.
My only regret is that I cannot kill you twice.
Number 7. Number 8. There's level 7. Perfect. Alright, I actually want to get my health back. You know what? Let's farm. Cool. Wait. I think he was hitting my head over my shield. I think that's why it was... Okay, 2105. I was like, I was still losing some health occasionally. It wasn't blocking and regenning me for everything. You know, please, maybe close quarters is exactly the place to engage a walking death tank. Yeah, it depends on who you are. If you can get under the cannon can't hurt you. So I have runes active, so I should probably just do like some melee. Let's hit this boy. 138, I think it said. Well, we'll never know. 130 something. That's actually really hard to see. Question mark. That sounds about right. It could have been 139, but about right. I should do... Okay, we know that that's not affected by runes. 03. Still on. Dash. Could not see that. Way more than his health, though. I think they have... Can't remember. Alright, and that was the last guy, number 8. So we'll go get this.
Well done. Now, go get some air.
Arachnus is inhaling lungfuls of death, boss man. Heading outside.
Magic axe.
Worst part is that Boldur can't reach Arachnus for 90% of his like, stuff. Like, you can't really hit his eyeball, which is his crit spot. There's like certain positions where you can't hit him.
Spiderlings, assemble!
Nice, spider.
Alright, cool.
Going down the tubes, huh? Better send you another.
I would like to hit you, minion bot.
Thank you, Isaac.
Let's move out of the way.
Don't make this weird.
You make death
188. That tracks. And axe throw.
back.
282. So now, no runes. Basic attack.
I very much doubt that gas trick will work a second time, but screw it. Try it anyway.
117. Did not see that. I would love to get him against like that guy right there. That's my target. Please do not move. Oh, I couldn't see it. Let's do an axe throw on this boy before we get too deep into anything. 250. Guessing they have 250. That would also explain roughly the amount of health that the other guy had left after the dash. You're just gonna die, so I'm not gonna bother. You, I can still hit. 171. That should be everything for level 7? Much? Not gonna do the without axe melee, because that everything from that is tracked so far. A double check before I write that off. Oh, 6. This was level 4. That's 26 divided by 6. Maybe that number's wrong. It looks like there's a higher buff. That's a 25%. It's 24.5%. Instead of the 10% buff. Let me do without axe really quick. I did not mean to hit that guy. 34. Does it always do 134? What the heck? Hang on. I have concerns. It was doing the 117. And then it did 134. But I got 132 at level 4. I got the wrong... That would be a big jump. It was probably 123. Double check that. This is why I normally do stuff on the recording, because I don't have to second guess. I can just look at the frame. 106. 0.1 plus 10. 116, possibly 117 if it rounds. So I question that number. Put a question mark. Because I don't believe the other number we just got. I wonder if that was with rune. That might have been. I may have that actually is probably. I probably meant to put that in the rune column because there's so many freaking columns on Boldur. It's hard to keep track of them. Let's go ahead and grab this really quick. It's this guy. He up top? Yeah, he's up top. We get a guy stuck up there like every other run. Go get the guy in the back.
Today is a great day.
And throw our ult on because we don't care. Enemies, one jump down. Is still up top, so let me run over. Oh, there he goes. Also, did I get the one in the back? Or, I did not yet. Let's grab this one really quick. And hopefully those other two will jump down while we're over here. Okay, let's see how fast he recovers. Not very. It's not a lot. Getting 3 from each shot. The dude, here he is. It's the other guy up there. Need you to come down, sir. Oh, there he goes. Boldur is master of golems! Alright, I think that's... Nope, that's a grenade from a boy. Come here, boy. Alright, I think that's all of them, because I didn't see any more spawn in after we killed that one. So, let's go ahead and activate. Get like 10 HP back. Getting shot at. Oh, there's another one. In the back, I see the marker. Is it up top? Nope, it's down. They don't take poison damage. Alright, so this is the phase we want to farm. Partially because it has these boombots and which runs directly at me, and then it also has these shock turrets that we can murder. So like right now he's still aggroed on me, he's still spawning stuff in. But we may find after I'm done with the shock turrets, like he's not aggroed on me right now. He's not aggroed, he's just standing there doing nothing. This boy there, he's aggroed on me again. He's spawning more babies. Ooh, and another shock turret. We're lucky today. Off this shock turret. Shock turrets give, I think, the most XP out of all the stuff that he can spawn. You usually farm him in phase 2. That's what I used to farm him. Because he still spawns a bunch of boombots in that one. But he spawns rocketeers in this one too. And I like the little bit of extra added variety. Right. I don't normally farm him over here, so I'm not sure how the aggro is gonna be over here. I found that if I stand like this area, like right here, this area usually aggroes really well. Spawn one in the sky somewhere? We can only spawn one there. He aggroed again. He'll do a little sweeping thing with his head. Like he'll look back and forth. Usually. Nope, found me. As soon as he spawns something in, he's found me. If his head doesn't move. Usually he'll do like a little sweeping animation with his face. And you usually have to find the right like distance that he's looking at. Right there is where it was, right here. I've had his aggro break on the previous phase too. The only downside to me aggroing him over here is sometimes he spawns them inside that room, and I don't like that.
Arachnus summons the brood. Spiderlings, assemble.
Victory for the woods!
As long as he's still shooting at me, he's still aggroed. It's when he stops shooting at me and he's not spawning anything that we have problems.
Look at him, broodling.
Victory for the woods!
We might level up this round, otherwise it'll probably be like the next one. Oh, we got a Rocketeer! Yeah! I want to kill that Boombot for XP. Don't want it exploding. Why did he go all the way over there, sir?
Oh no!
Sir!
Boldur unleashes ancient
I'm definitely
power!
leveling up now. Okay, there's our level up. Rocketeer's perfect. I did not see how much that was, but there's the tick.
Look at him, broodlings.
We'll review that footage in post. That was covered up by friggin' stuff. Without 177 tracks. 264. Grab a quick melee and a melee. Does crit. 106. Crit. Hi, buddy. 21. I'm gonna try and get my ult. Numbers again. Let's do this first. Ash. 194 it looked like. Just need that really. You want to shoot me, sir?
Behold, spider babies.
He lost me. He's checking. There.
Spiderlings, assemble.
My health's not moving. Did I use up my runes?
Fail Boldur now, magic
Yes, I
axe!
used up my runes. Of course, I was not glowing blue.
Behold, spider babies.
Them all to shoot me.
Arachnus just gave birth, fellas.
I'm gonna let everything spawn in. So it'll build up.
Look at him, broodlings.
This is where I used to farm and was over in this corner. Until I had issues with, stuff not
Arachnus summons the brood.
aggroing.
Look at him, broodlings.
I really want to activate, like, the level 10, like, super health regen.
Spiderlings, assemble.
Y'all all shoot at me from the same direction, please. That would be much more convenient. Fortunately, that killed some of the bots, but I still did not get any... I thought they didn't harm their friendlies unless they were hit by me first. Here, let me just get shot at by him. Boulder's too small, easy to lose, ignore the shiny metallic skin.
Assemble.
don't know if I'm gonna get up to max health this way. I may need to just get the... I'll calculate the max HP. Let's just go... Yeah, let's just go. I feel like that's not a great use of my time. Was there not a level up in there? I've never not had a level up in there. Ever. Wow. Oh, you know what? I didn't open it earlier. I normally open it at level 7. Oh, that sucks for me. That means I have extra level stuff to farm. Sucks to be me. Look at how many minions we have now. I'm so excited to fight all these boys. There's so many of them. It's way more fun if you just let them all build up like this. And then plow through them. Oh, I'm gonna Rocketeer over here. Sir, I need you to be closer to me. I can't hit you there. You can't hit this Rocketeer bot because his melee, his hitbox is so large that Boldur's arms are too short, even with the axe. The level up usually despawns for you if you open the chest after level 7. I wonder if that's specific to algorithm. I've had other things spawn it even at level 9. Needed a few more moments with just a ridiculous amount of minion class enemies. True. Like, they showed, like, a lot of, like, gameplay, like alpha gameplay that was just, like, testing the game that involved, like, I hate, you know what? When the Rocketeers are in the air against Boldur, it sucks. I need to just throw an axe at them and then be done with it. Where you had, like, the characters fighting, like, hordes of enemies, and they, of course, set the stats so that the minions died in, like, one hit. So it didn't matter what character you were playing, but, like, they had hordes of enemies, and I wouldn't be surprised if they found out that, like, there were some issues with having that many enemies on screen for, like, some PC users, or some of the consoles maybe had the issues with that many minions. But yeah, having a lot of minions definitely is epic, and it would have been great to have. Like, just, like in Void's Edge, when you have the door open with Wolf, and then you just have all the things there rushing at you through the doorway. That is such a great moment. I love it. And especially in co-op, like, everyone's just, like, waiting, like, chomping at the bit at the door, like, to see who can get through and kill as many enemies as possible first. It's so good. Yeah. We have the same brain cell code. Oops, I didn't quite get to him in time. Right.
Look at Boldur's axe!
I'm not losing aggro like I normally do. This is actually a really good match. Normally when I stand up here, I lose aggro all the time. Like, all this area over here, I usually lose aggro. The only other place where it really feels like you get to fight a horde is pretty much the entirety of Heliophage. Yeah, especially if you go through the center part of Heliophage with, like, the connecting part between the left and the right branches. Like, there's a lot of horde enemies in there. Like, the paths kind of up to them, they have a couple of spots where they feel very hordy, but they aren't, like, super hordy. But then, like, in the middle, you have, the, like, really dense patches of stuff, like spawner anchors and stuff like that, and then a bunch of Ferelsi just pouring through. And of course, that was also a Tempest map, so all the people who were playing on AMD suffered. Not just... Here, he lost aggro. Not just because... Yeah, that's so cool. He's got really good aggro today. I don't know what it is, but Jeff, he's been so kind. This is just taking forever because I didn't open up the box earlier. I'll have plenty of footage to check the rage meter, like how fast it takes to get up, how fast it goes down, how much the increase in attack speed is versus without it. Because, man, Boulder's gonna suck. Like, I'm gonna have to do so much frame counting. We lost aggro. There you go. You wish bomb thralls did the boombot thing when you quick melee them, right? I actually really hate bomb thralls because of their whole mechanic of like, oh, you gotta either aim at the bomb and kill it first to blow it up, or if you kill the baby, the bomb will fly off. Like, I really wish they did the other stuff, the quick melee thing. I'm thirsty, Jeff, so would you like to shoot things at me while I drink? Oh, he lost me. Hang on, let me get in space first. Let's walk right here again. This is a good spot, and then we'll sit here. Make sure I have no boom bots while I sit here and drink my tea. You wish there was a bomb Varelsia of some sign? Instead we just have Skavens. Oh man, I hate Skavens. Especially like when they like jump into you like that, and then they're like inside your hitbox and there's nothing you can do about it, and they do like 500 damage with like a punch. So bad. I'll wait for him to get away from Jeff here. Oh, there's a baby stuck in his foot! Hey, buddy! Okay, there's level 9. Alright, health. 2235. Easy. Alright, and then once we finish in this room, we can farm the guys in the next room just for some variety. So we currently have rooms up. Let me just do the quick melee first, and then we'll do the skills. Sir. That was a crit. Doesn't count. Crit doesn't count. I don't mind losing aggro when I'm actually trying to get numbers just to keep things easy to track. I'm trying to hit them at an angle so they don't get crit. You can definitely hit level 10 before Isaac now. Yeah, I almost never end up going to Isaac just because it's just for fun. Let's do... Did not see the number on that. 109. Yay, got a number on that. Let's do the axe rune. Just because Isaac is difficult to get numbers from because a lot of him is crit only, or like you can't hit him otherwise. 300 even. That's a nice number. A normal dash since I have no runes currently. 182, that's a good number.
Spider babies.
270. Get some melee. $24. I would like to get the rune number, but it's no biggie because I can calculate that. I'm only collecting these numbers just to verify that the equation works the entire way through their skill set. Now let's just finish him off and we'll move on to the next room. Can't hit him when he backs up like that. He lost me. He doesn't know where I'm at. Okay, the punching finally got through to him. Now we can't hit him again. Such an oversight, man. Should totally be able to hit him there. He lost me again? I'm just so tiny. He keeps insulting Boldur. Boldur is not that tiny. Yep, I'm dead. Got a blue. Like. There's a gold. As you do. so fast. I need to put my runes up so I can kill things faster. Oh, we got swarmers in the first area. I don't know that I've ever had. Well, I mean, it's been a very long time since I've had swarmers in the first area. I think they're guaranteed spawn up there, but usually you get minions down here, whether it's strikers or minion bots. Oh, is one of those boys moving? Yeah, they are thawing out. Okay. There's a couple of them. They might also fight each other. We'll see. The boss is 2 legendary so far, so good. True.
Captain, that won't work.
Oh, look at all these babies. Look at them all. So many babies.
Oh no! My brain! My brain is melting!
I'm gonna kill the big bot up here.
We're fighting with words.
I'm gonna try and leave the swarmers alone. I wanna farm them. The fact that we got so many is great for getting XP. I usually only have 2 to work with.
What did I tell you, Captain?
Can we please kill
Alright, there's usually one more in here. They already come out?
Told you.
They have already come out. Oh, we have 5 of them. Oh my gosh. I want to throw my explosive axe on like a whole swarm of them. They're not really like... Here, let's try to get them to like kite up. If we can. No, I'm getting stuck in the babies! There's too many babies! Striker's swarm is far more deadly than you'd like to admit. Yeah, because they're all ranged. Oh, really? Really? There's an invisible wall there? To go back up top here, so I know that this is valid. I feel like there might be like a entity cap, like they're not spawning them like I want.
I grant your death wish like a genie of light.
It's gonna be... Now that I'm just actually killing them, we should level up pretty quickly. Yeah, they give 6 XP per, which is pretty decent. This actually lets you see what his melee hitbox is pretty well. This gives you a good idea of what he hits and what he doesn't. This is so much faster than farming 2 of them. Jeebus. I spent so long farming 2 of them on, like, Beatrix, I think. And Atticus. I spent so long on Atticus farming these guys. Nope, don't get close to me. I don't want to hit you. I want to hit your babies. Very close to leveling up. They're probably gonna follow me downstairs. And I need to be careful. Well, yeah, it won't matter which I'm level 10. Because I can't level up anymore. It'll be fine. So close. There it is. Alright. 2300 it looks like? 300. We have runes active. Stick melee. Beatrix doesn't have as many columns as you would expect. Especially because a lot of her stuff affects other people and not necessarily herself. Does it always do 112 against them? Nope. Alright, 128. 112, 120. That is with runes. Not, that's without runes. So without runes, let's do a 280. Explosive one is going to be fun.
Wish like a genie of fight.
I did not see that. Let's put on the runes.
Stronger!
308 was the highest I saw. Tracks. Oh, right. It went up 9 previously. That was 8. For dash opportunity. 206. That was with... Yeah, I believe that was with... Just need a dash without rune now. 187. I think that's all the columns. I will do a full run of melees here really quick. Gonna verify. 128, 141. Axe should be the same, but this is my level 10, so I just want to verify this. 128. 8. 47. I did do more. Why is this doing more? Did I misread that? Was it supposed to be 147 on the with axe? Double check. 141. It is. Okay, so it's not with. Get rid of the axe. The punchies. 147, right? 147! Why is the number different? Ah! Hey, look, I get an extra life. That's not the R button, that is. Why is the number different? Oh, I don't like that. Why is the number different? 51, 166. Okay, so... $147. It's absolutely 147. Oh, I really don't like that. You've returned from the hellscape of ads. Congratulations, I found a problem. So our basic without runes is doing 128 and then 141 for the combo finisher. Our without axe is doing 128 and then 147 for the finisher. And I tested it multiple times. And I don't understand why it's different. Here's this one. 1, 2, 3. There's the 147. We'll get our axe back. 1, 5, 141. You see that? The numbers are different. They're not supposed to be different. Why are they different? And also I did find out when you throw one of them, you lose the entire runic benefit. So even though I only have the shield up right now... Oh, it's because you throw the axe. Yeah. That makes sense. So because I threw the axe, I didn't have the axe benefit. So you can't... Technically, you cannot get the axe benefit on without axe. So I'm just going to remove those runes entirely, I think. It shouldn't be... Might be able to get the rune with your axe. Axe, you lose the axe rune. Okay, I am going... Yes, after this, I'm gonna need to eventually go through and get all of the animation times to get the DPS and the CDs. I haven't been paying attention to the CDs. We can double them and then compare them with the lines. Yeah.
My only regret is that I cannot.
That's the one thing that's bothering me, is I may have to do another run with Boldur if these numbers don't add up. They'll probably add up when I do the calculations. But 166, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I already got that written down. Yeah. I should have all the numbers for level 10. Like, there's literally nothing else I can get. So does imply the unarmed finisher and the unarmed arm finisher are different damage values the whole time. Well, so here's the thing, right? I tested it multiple times and it seemed like it should be the same. But it is entirely possible that there might be something wrong with just the unarmed finisher. Like, if for some reason at some levels the bonus is not the same. So that is entirely possible. So what I may need to do is just do an entire run with Boldur, just grabbing melee numbers with and without axe, and just verifying all of that through every level, or at least most of the levels, until I can figure out what it's operating off of, or if it seems to be arbitrary, like there's some kind of bug. I don't want to do another run tonight, I don't think.
We've triggered the automated ventilation.
One boy still alive.
Before they close up again.
I think everything else is dead. I kind of do just want to do this run through with Boldur because he's so fast.
Behind that ice wall. But thank heavens for randomly abandoning industrial.
Just want to punch everything. I don't normally finish the run, I usually leave. It's like, I've already been doing this for... yeah, about an hour and a half. Roughly. Like, we should still have 30 minutes on our in-game timer. Well, it's actually gonna be longer than that, because we keep, every time we alt-tab out the time, I think the timer pauses. Actually, no, it doesn't, because I tested that with the Phoebe Ops. So as long as it works the same as Phoebe Ops, we still have half an hour left. It's not gonna take me half an hour to finish it.
There's something really nasty down there with you guys. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's big, it's huge, and it's angry. It's whatever that thing
Oh, that sucks.
Oh no! Boldur unleashes ancient power!
This is why I never farm on these guys, because their damage reduction sucks. You can only do damage reduction to them or crits. You can't do normal damage to them. These guys are terrible for farming. This is the opposite of a speedrun. This is very true. Well, it's not quite. The opposite of a speedrun is like when you're going for max score, right? Because you want to get the most amount of score in like the amount of time that you have. So you use all the time that you have available to you. But
Run from Boldur!
and then these Isaac like lines on the bottom. It says Frigid Guardian, but it's got Isaac. Those were not in the regular game. For some reason, those are active in ReBorn. So those are something weird from ReBorn. I'm in the collision here.
The golem is loose. Take him out.
Oh, how did that not hit?
Stop singing!
That's disappointing. But yeah, this should give me all the animation stuff that I need. Like, I can't get rage. When your damage is being reduced, you can't get rage. Look at this. Now that I'm getting hits, I should get rage, right? Why don't I have rage? Is it because I have runes? Do you not get rage when you have runes? I have it now. I don't have runes. Activate that. I still have it active.
About time.
Another legendary. 3 for 3.
What's your problem, please? Why not let me finish my work on
The algorithm.
Hope you still got some fight in you after that. You're close to the Magnus core.
Finish what the LLC could not. Destroy that bastard.
This is where Boldur turns tables.
I feel like we got a henchman. So many explodies. I really do like bulwarks. They're actually really fun to fight. I love their mechanic where they get stunned when their shield initially goes down. Specifically not killing these spawners in case they'll spawn something. But I think they're done. I think I could probably murder them and get the XP out of them. So they'll disappear probably here in a second. It's Preacher! I forget I'm level 10. It means nothing. Another extra life. All those points. I wonder if they just won't despawn because the- oh, there they go. They just hadn't spawned everything in that they could. He's up top, we can't hit him. What I can do. That. I love how this gives his axe back if you ult. It doesn't matter where your axe is, you just get it back. I'm very excited to get new damage numbers on Boldur for ReBorn. As much as I'm gonna hate doing all the math required for all those different scenarios, I am very excited to be able to tell if it's still better to like quick melee or still better to go without axe or like all that sort of stuff. Why haven't you jumped down yet, bud? I can't. I mean, I can throw an axe at you, but... Alright. Is there drop off in the when you throw it? Like, does it fall down? Nope, it goes straight. It goes straight as an arrow. At short differences. Imagine it's usually just better to... Yeah, I always just ran his ult. Pop his ult and then not using the runes to just keep damage buff for as long as possible. 100%, yeah, for sure. Post level 5. But if you're in a PvP match, and most of your matches end up ending before level 5, which is possible, then I need to know what to do pre-level 5 as well. But yeah. And then eventually I will get to his helixes, which his helixes are part of why he's so broken. At least it was for a long time. I know some of them got adjusted.
That means I get to take care of you myself.
Not necessarily to make him fixed, but better.
He's next.
Maybe I'll get the Godrunner 404 legendaries. I missed that one. We could. Alright, now we have to face Isaac as a melee character with barely any reach. That sucks for me. Hi, sir. I might, as I say, 90% of my damage might come from just axe throw. Can't even hit him. There we go. Good thing we have the cooldown, right? Do you imagine doing this in co-op without the lowered cooldowns? Just sitting here and just like getting knocked back constantly and like dying.
Stronger! Stronger!
Oh, stop. Don't do it, Isaac. Why did you come up there to melee me? Alright. Once he comes out. Right. Can Boldur do enough damage? No. Not unless I maybe already have my ult up. I'm gonna try and leave my ult up for the next time we finish his legs. Try to make sure not to finish the nodule with a skill. We could also get some skills while we're sitting here too. We don't need the damage block, but that would be part of why his shield was broken. Go move speed. Another 18%, super OP. I think that's the build. Remember when Isaac didn't have auto health drain on his last phase, making it a horrible experience? Yes. Especially for El Dragon, when you were trying to get the lore.
Surprise for you!
Feels weird having an overshield after not having picked that helix the entire time. Normally you'd have it at level 1. Like for the entire run that you're playing the character. Gonna sit here and wait for his shield to drop. Oh, I should have done some more of the shielding. Alright, here comes the full fury of him. I don't have rage, so that kind of sucks. I probably should have opened with that just to give myself rage. There's something weird, like crits and reduced damage don't seem to give you rage. It's like only normal hits or something.
Boldur will enjoy this.
I want you to shoot me, Isaac. Nope, you're just gonna do other stuff. Alright, well if you decide to shoot me, I want to defend it. Okay, I want to defend it with my ult. Oh, nope. I thought he was doing missiles. He's doing rings. Missiles. A lot better. Do we see numbers on that? Nope. Okay.
Hey, you keep killing all the things I'm sending to kill you. Stop that! Stop it right now!
Today is a great day.
Chew on this, meatbag.
Is it hitting me in front? Like, should I be aiming down more? Like, I think it actually is hitting me in my front. Okay, I want to aim forward. Like, these aren't crits. These are normal hits.
And here we go!
Boldur's rampage begins now!
You did the fight with El Dragoon before they made Isaac. Yeah, same. On at least one of the platforms. I don't remember. I think that was probably on PC I did it. Because I think on PS4 I ended up doing it afterwards. Alright, I'm gonna open to get Rage. Which should keep my axe buff up. See how much we can do. We might be able to push him. I think it's gonna be close. Nope. Yeah, and the Rage falls off. And that sucks. Oof.
The stump tingles!
So slow. Oh, that also resets your camera, by the way? So if you're looking up, it resets your camera forward. There's a couple of characters that have that reset camera feature on skill. I don't know why they do that. Alright, is he pushing? Yeah, he's pushing the next phase. Alright.
Boldur's axe! Look at Boldur's axe!
That's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Let me just go cross map here, Isaac. Oh, you came kind of close to me. Here, take that. That was a hit. Bravo. Did I hit him? I don't know if I hit him in midair. I think I did. Let's get the ult back, and then let's throw an axe at him.
Run from Boldur!
Oh wait, he's on top of us. Alright, now's the chance. There it is. Is that 1063 damage? We got a green. Did we only get a green? Looks like it. No full run.
I'll inform the UPR of our success, and don't forget to grab the Magnus core before you return to the ship. I have
Speed boost while raged. Super fast, speedy, supersonic Boldur.
Boldur will enjoy this.
That's my favorite one. A long bleep. Game's freaking out on the side. You see it's still going behind the black screen. Okay, that's gonna do it for the stream. I'm gonna have to download this and do a bunch of frame by frame stuff to get all the info. But thank you for joining me. That was a lot of fun. Let me make sure I turn the launcher back on so it's visible for next time. I'll need to still figure out why that's on top. Like, I'm curious. Like, game should be. Oh, now it's letting me move it. Maybe I can move it now. I think it's actually now. I'm gonna test this really quick before I turn this off. I just want to see if the game is actually in front of the. It's not. That worked last time. I don't know why it doesn't work now. The only other thing I can think of is that it's part of this group. That. Also doesn't work. Why is this always at the front? Like, is that a setting? Doesn't look like it's a setting. I need to solve that.
Magnus AI has seized control of.
The game's not even showing up.
Nothing we can't handle. Apropos of nothing.
It's not even on the screen. Oh, there it goes. That's so weird. But now it should actually be in the correct. Yeah. Now it's working. Okay. Well, thank you anyway.